I just got back from my open house tonight, and I want to do a quick vlog because I probably won't have time to do it tomorrow. I've had a really awesome week. I'm going to start at the end and kind of work backwards. I just got back from open house, and I have to be honest and say that this was the most parents I've ever seen. Usually I sit and stare, or I stand in the hallway and watch as my students go past me and just keep walking. I got a lot of really nice comments, people that said that they talk about the class all the time. One of the people, she actually works at the school, and her son's in one of my favorite classes this year, and he apparently talks about the class all the time at home, so that's really nice to hear. It's also really nice to hear there's a kid that has, he's a special ed kid. I think it's Asperger's. I could be wrong. But he's a special ed student, and he comes to class with an aide. He's very quiet, but he's doing his work, and he seems to be keeping up. And his parents came down to say hello to me, and apparently he specifically said he wanted to come down, and they said that he hasn't ever liked music all that much before, so they're taking that as a good sign. So that made me really happy. So it was really nice to see parents and meet them and have the kids seem so excited about it. This week is also premiere week, which is like the week of my life. I've watched lots of good shows this week. Everything that I am really into has had really, really good openers. I just watched from last night Criminal Minds, and it was fantastic. Tuesday night was NCIS, and NCIS is another, it's actually probably one of my very favorite like dramas. It comes right after Lost and House, or maybe it's with House, I don't know. Lost is number one, and then maybe NCIS and House are kind of together. But it was really, really good, and I really enjoyed that as well. I think both of those made me cry. Speaking of House, that also made me cry. 2 hours, fantastic. Also from Monday night was my favorite comedy right now that's on television, The Big Bang Theory, and that was also fabulous. I'm really excited about that this year. That's a show that I can watch it 1,000 times. It's funny every freaking time. So that's my plug tonight. The Big Bang Theory. If you're not watching it on CBS, you're missing out. The beginning of this fabulous week started with the Emmys on Sunday night, and Neil Patrick Harris hosted, and it was really good. And usually I get excited for the Emmys because I like to see what people are wearing. I like to see, you know, all my favorite TV stars, and unfortunately some of the people that I liked a lot that I wanted to win the Emmy did not win their Emmys, but it didn't matter at all because at the end of the night, when the drama category came up, the first award that was given away was for Best Supporting Actor in a television drama, and this man, I was so thrilled. This is my man, Michael Emerson, with his beautiful, well-deserved Emmy. He's on Lost, and he plays the fabulous Benjamin Linus, and I just adore this character. I adore the man. He's so talented. He won an Emmy a couple of years ago for The Practice when he was this creepy stalker guy, and it completely fit. He's just a really great character actor, and since day one when he was on, he has made this character of Benjamin Linus so unique and fabulous, and no one could ever do this like he does. So it was the end of the night, and I wanted to go to bed because I had school the next day, but I knew I had to stay up because if he won and I had missed his speech, it would have been traumatic. So I stayed up, and his category was announced, and they showed him looking all adorable with his little wife. He won, and I did a lot of this. It was just so fabulous, and he had this great speech, and he's just the Jeff Burton of the television world. He's so humble and so sincere, and he just is so good at what he does, and I was just so thrilled for him. The next day at school, I was talking to Hillary about it, and I did one of these. It was really exciting, and that really started my week off really great because I was so happy for him. I'm still riding on that high. I can't imagine what it must feel like to be him with the Emmy. Like, oh, it's fabulous. So that's my week in retrospect, and then tomorrow's Friday, and I'm going home. I get to see my dog, I get a haircut, and I get to go to the fair and see some people that I haven't seen in a while. So it's going to be super exciting, and I am going to try to take some video for you, and I will see you after the weekend.